Have you ever heard of the two women who defied the most powerful ruler on earth and won? Before Moses ever faced Pharaoh, two humble midwives quietly changed the fate of a nation. Their names were Shiphrah and Puah. They lived during a dark time in Egypt when the Israelites, once welcome guests, had become slaves. Pharaoh grew fearful of their growing numbers, and in his cruelty, he made an unthinkable decree. Every baby boy born to the Hebrews must die. Throw them into the Nile. Imagine being in their position. These women helped bring life into the world. Now the king commanded them to destroy it. They had no army, no power, no protection, only faith. And so, when the first cries of newborn boys filled their hands, they made a choice that echoed through eternity. They refused. They looked at those tiny faces and chose life over fear. Again and again, they protected Hebrew infants, risking their own lives with every birth. When Pharaoh discovered that baby boys were still being born, he summoned them in fury. "Why have you let the boys live?" he demanded. Calmly they replied, "Because the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women. They are strong. They give birth before we arrive." Pharaoh could not prove otherwise. He was deceived not by lies, but by the courage of women who feared God more than any man. The Bible says God looked upon their faith and blessed them with families of their own. For midwives, often unmarried or childless, this was a sacred reward. Their bravery preserved the generation that would one day walk out of Egypt, and among those children was one destined to lead them, Moses. We remember Moses, the great deliverer. But before he ever took his first breath, two women with no weapons, no titles, and no fame had already defeated Pharaoh. So next time you think your actions are too small to matter, remember Shiphrah and Puah. Their quiet defiance saved countless lives, and their courage shaped the foundation of faith itself. Sometimes the most powerful yes to God begins with the courage to say no to evil.